Natural disasters are more frequent than ever, and when disaster strikes, the U.S. Army National Guard becomes a critical resource for their communities. But many young Americans are unaware of the role the National Soldier Guard soldiers play in emergency response. That will change this spring when the National Guard brings Disasterville, an interactive mixed reality experience to high schools nationwide, immersing students in simulated disaster zones and teaching them to tackle each mission the same way as the National Guard. Here to share more is National Guard soldier Staff Sergeant Adam Zabo. How are you?
I'm doing great, sir. How about yourself?
Good. What is Disasterville and how does the experience work?
Absolutely. So Disasterville is going to be a new mixed reality experience that is hosted by the Army National Guard. So what we're doing, we're touring different high schools across the country and setting up simulation too through the form of virtual reality on high school gymnasium gym floors. And through that simulation, it's going to be three different wildlife disaster situation scenarios that the Army National Guard responds to, the form of earthquakes, flash floods, and then also wildfires, where the kids themselves will actually get to simulate responding to these in teams of five. So it shows them how to work with the team, how we operate, and we even have blow up a Zodiac boat, inflatable boat on ground, so it makes the simulation like a little bit more, a little bit more of a reality experience. But yeah, we're going to be traveling across the country implementing this.
Now, what do you hope students will take away from this experience?
We want to show the side of the Army National Guard too, and one of our main focuses, and that's how we help our communities, we help the states, and then we also help out our country too, because we've all seen natural disasters in the recent years. Unfortunately, they've been very prevalent, and that's something National Guard has played a huge role into in helping out these communities and just being there for our citizens and when our country needs us. So it's a great tool, and we're looking to show the uncommon individuals that are there to assist whenever we're needed.
Now, what makes the National Guard unique from other components of the Army?
Absolutely. So you could have, like I was mentioning, the uncommon individuals. You could have, your teachers, your accountants, nurses. They're doing that in their full-time job, and then a flash flood hits, or a tornado, or an earthquake, or whatever too. And then right there, they're sitting there, clearing debris. They're rescuing citizens, and they're currently activated too throughout the whatever natural disaster comes their way. What they're doing on the part-time basis too until they're activated full-time. So it's kind of differs. And this is going on across all 50 states, 3 territories, and right here where I'm at, Washington, D.C. So it's a very diverse and versatile organization.
All right, Staff Sergeant, what was your journey to the National Guard and what kind of relief missions have you been involved with?
Absolutely. So, I mean, I've been in coming up on 12 years in July. One of my main activations was the COVID-19. We were delivering and making sure first responding agencies, hospitals, and also citizens of the community had personal protective equipment. But a lot of my friends, I come from the Michigan Guard, so ice storms, floods, even wildfires too. I have several colleagues too and friends. They are on the front lines of all that too. So my experience has been great, and it just makes me proud to wear this uniform and continue to serve this country.
Now, where can our audience go for more information on Disasterville and the National Guard?
Absolutely. So Disasterville itself, you can contact your local National Guard representative. But for more opportunities, more up-to-date information, just anything the National Guard, looking for more information, you can visit nationalguard.com.
Okay, I've been speaking with National Guard soldiers, Staff Sergeant Adam Zabo. Staff Sergeant, I see Dublin behind you. What are some of the other, it looks like the Washington Monument. Where else have you been? I'm looking at that. Talk about that.
Oh, so we actually I got on my left over here, I got Florence, Italy, or on my right, actually, Florence, Italy. I got Riga, Latvia. We're actually, as a Michigan National Guardsman, our state partner is actually Latvia too. So I went there a couple of years back for some training. Dublin, and then Edinburgh, Scotland. So I've been fortunate to travel, been around the block a little bit.
Definitely
I've been a couple places I'm not complaining about.
Been around the block. I like that one better. Staff Sergeant, thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.